And welcome back to the K1GDQ channel and the Algonquin Amateur Radio Club's November update. No longer a bi-monthly or a bi-weekly. I'm going to call it by the month it is, November. And this is what's happening for basically for November and December of 2021. Just a little COVID update. Basically, the percentages are 1.86 as of right now, 7-day percentage. It's getting down. The totals you see, the 4,039, that was for 3 days. That was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. It was so. All right. But the positivity rate is going down. All right. So they would just want to cover that real quick. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to keep on up the COVID updates, but again, the boosters are out. If you haven't been vaccinated, I recommend it. Please do. But those I respect those who don't. Okay, so I myself I am vaxxed, and I am trying to figure out when I want to get my booster. And it's going to be soon. I just don't know when yet. Okay, the 2021 AARC Events, Algonquin Amateur Radio Club, coming up events for the rest of the year. November 11th, our meeting is on Zoom or at the fire department at the firehouse on Maple Street. And that is because it's Veterans Day. And by the way, to our veterans, thank you for your service. Happy Veterans Day. And there's more information about that, but Veterans Day at the end of this of the slide presentation. And then November 16th is also our EOC meeting. And then the banquet is still on at Linguini's. Okay. It is going to be Linguini's. I noticed this TBD there, and I just caught that now, but it is at Linguini's, and we are going to have it. We have about 20 people signed up, so hopefully I get this out tonight. And so if you see this, and if I can get an answer by Wednesday night, that'll be great. All right, before the meeting, Wednesday night before the meeting, send me an email, k1gdq@gmail.com. All right. Recap of some of the activities and updates of the future activities we got going on. October 16th, we had Hazmat Collection Day. We had a handful of people come out, and we thank all those who did come out and help us out with that. I could not make it myself. I had a family commitment. But I guess we did 401 cars, and it closed at noontime, and there was not much people in line at noontime. So it worked out beautiful. From what I heard, the flow was great in the whole bit. So for all those who helped out with that, thank you very much. December 9th, as I just mentioned, is our banquet at Linguini's here in Marlborough. Also, I think we're starting this in January, but it could be December. We're going to bring this up during our meeting Thursday night at the firehouse, and it's going to be the Lantern Battery Challenge. All right, go out and buy some batteries and see how many contacts you can make until the battery dies. All right. Hint: use low power. Good antenna, low power. You see what you get. January is not much going on. It's all preparation for the flea market. Our flea market is still on for February 19th at the Wickham Middle School. And I get more information for that coming up a little bit down the road here in the slides. Hazmat, another Hazmat Collection Day in April or May. They're a buzz. We'll find out more about that when that comes around. Could be as early as April. Yeah, April, May. So let's go. So we'll do that. We're trying to find out if we're going to be doing we'll find more information about Museumship Weekend. And I'd like to see if Frank still wants to captain that, or if he wants to have somebody else handle it. We'll find that out. And then we have Field Day on June 25th and 26th. However, 24th is also set up. Looks like we could be at the firehouse. Why is there a space in firehouse? I don't know, but there's could be we could be at the firehouse at the EOC, or those who want to play outside can also join the Crow Island Airport gang. If you want to join that, you can contact Ron N1CNG. And by the way, yeah, we'll just go with that. All right. Just one last note about that. So if we can do 2 stations, it would be great. Be 2 different call signs, 2 different, so we're all going for our points, but we're all one happy family. So, okay. The Algonquin Amateur Radio Club has not imposed dues over the past 2 years because of the expenses and lack of a flea market in 2021. The Algonquin Amateur Radio Club is looking at reinstating the dues. At the November 2021 meeting, the AARC will be voting on proposal to collect dues and update membership forms for the current year. Details of the proposal discussed at the October meeting are included in the newsletter. That's on n1em.org, and go down to newsletters. To vote, you must be present at the November meeting, either in person or on Zoom. The proposal, this is just a quick synopsis. AARC Dues will dues proposal who are all adult members over 18 years old. Dues will be $10 a person or $20 a family. That's the change. It's a slight change from 15 to 20. Cash, check, money order dues to treasurer or the PO box. So give the money to the treasurer or mail it to the PO box. When the membership form and dues must be submitted by March 22nd. Okay. The exceptions. 1 year free membership to new licensees. What that means is if they come in at a VE session with MMRA, or if we have one at the flea market, and someone comes in who doesn't have a license, comes in and gets their tech, their very first license, they will receive free membership for 1 year into the club. We were also going to have a designated President's discretionary fund for other waivers. Okay, the initial $50 allocation discretionary fund, additional funding from donations or from AARC funds with a member vote. Okay, VE sessions are going strong in the area. SciTech has a bunch going on. 11/7, 11/9, and 11. Okay, the SciTech has theirs in Natick. Chelmsford's had one on Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, folks. Okay, that's probably Billerick Amateur Radio Society in Chelmsford. Mansfield, the Canton EMA and EMARG. Let's have one at Mansfield, at the Mansfield Fishing Game Club on the 11th as well, at 7 p.m. And by the way, Billerick is also 7 p.m. I should say Chelmsford, but the Billerick Amateur Radio Society is at 7 p.m. Braintree's having one. The Braintree EMA is having theirs. 8:30 again, no walk-ins. Double check the VE site off the ARRL. And if it says no walk-ins, you have to register and call, folks. So look where it says here, no walk-ins, no walk-ins, no walk-ins. You must re-register and call. All right. Let's see, 11/14. 11/14 is Gloucester. Okay, what's that twice? 9, 10, and 11. Okay, Swansea's the 15th at 5:30. Cambridge, MIT is having theirs on the 17th. Here in Marlborough, the Minuteman Repeat Association at the Marlborough Firehouse is on 11/20. 9 a.m. walk-ins allowed, so we start at 9 a.m. If no one shows up by 9:30, quarter to 10, we shut down. So it starts at 9. Okay, and that's going to be at the fire department on Maple Street. And again, that's going to be 11:20. 11:21, Natick doing the SciTech has theirs again, and then 11:27, Winthrop has theirs. The North Shore Repeat Association have theirs in Winthrop. Okay, and the last one again is New England SciTech on 11:30. 2021 Hamventions, not New England. I checked; it was blank. I don't know if that was a glitch or what, but there's nothing going on. But 2022, we have some things going on. We have Nerfest happening on April 29th, 30th. We have in January, and although this is not really in order, I should have put this one first. This is all scattered here, but Whitman Amateur Radio Club is having their Winterfest, the third Saturday in January. Usually it's in. I was waiting to hear back. I'm hoping they're going to do it. So it's right now this is unconfirmed. I am waiting on a reply. If they've replied, I haven't read it yet. Okay, and then the 2022 Algonquin Amateur Radio Club Flea Market is still on. It's going to be on Saturday, February 19th. There's a picture of the flyer right there. Okay. Trying to see the startup time is 6:30, and then the doors, I believe, open it's from 9 to 1. The doors are open for general admission. General admission is still $5, hasn't gone up, and the VEC exams will be at 9 a.m. That's going to be done. That's going to be hosted by the MMRA. So thank you to those folks, to our MMRA VE team. Come on, you can do it. Oh, come on. Don't crash on me. Don't crash on me. Don't crash on me. Come on. You crashed. There we go. All right. I think we're back. The relay's still on. We had a slight delay here, folks, and I apologize. I'll have to remember that part. Okay, so 2021 ARRL contest. The league has 3 contests, and now there's 2 left. Okay, on November 20 and 22nd, they have both the New England Sweepstakes phone, and the 20 to the 21st is the EMA 50 to 1296 megahertz. And in December, we have December 3rd to 5th, we have the 160 meter. 11th and 12th of December is the 10 meter contest. December 19th is a rookie roundup CW, and again the 18th and 19th you have the EMA 50 to 1296 moon bounce contest. Also, K1USN slow speed dates are listed here. Okay. Here in November, it's going to be November 12th, 15th, 19th, 22nd, and 29th. In December, 6, 10, 13, 17, 24, and 27 times are listed right there. Also, check out the K1USN slow speed test website for full information. I couldn't find any Accusal Parties, and I haven't found any for 2020. They haven't posted the 2022 calendar yet. At least I didn't see it. So now some Eastern Mass news. Okay, POTA Blue Hills on November 20th, 2021. Seems like the Boston Amateur Radio Club is hosting technical class POTA Day, November 20th at Chickatawbit Hill. Included is a press release. Okay, and that website is the website where I got this from is listed right there at the right bottom at ema.arrl.org. Some of the cameras in the way on my little screen here, so I apologize. But check the ema.arrl.org website, and you'll get the full story about this. But it's fun about the Boston Amateur Radio Club, and they're doing the Parked on the Air class, a technician class that day there. K1USN QRV for Veterans Day. Basically, Pi, K1RV, has written this and said, by the way, hi, Pi. Once again, we plan to activate our K1USN club station on Veterans Day, November 11th, 2021. We expect to begin at 8:30 a.m. and continue until 5 p.m. We will need operators and plan to operate CW, SSB, as well as FT8 and 4. Let me know, let Pi know if you would like to schedule a shift, and if anything else, you can go up to the website www.k1usn.com and for more information. Pi and I worked a couple way back when on the old Salem, USS Salem, so out of Quincy. So, but I'd like to wish them all well, and thanks for doing this, gang. KC5HWB, getting started with All Star, November 11th, 2021. Here on on Veterans Day, KC5HWB of Ham Radio 2.0, okay, is going to give a talk. The link to register for the webinar is in the right lower corner right here. Okay. Basically, if you can't get to that, what you can do is just go to the, I got all this from the Eastern Mass site, ema.arrl.org, and just go ahead and click on that link to register. Or get a hold of me and I'll send it to you as well. I'll send you the slide. Okay. Don't forget the ARRL 2021 election ballots. Okay. The ballots are due by 11/19. So mailing now is important to given the issues they bring, because there have been reported issues with USPS. Of the 1,000 ballots mailed, we did not receive reports of some ballots been taking until the end of last week to arrive. So. Last thing is, the league is doing scholarships. 2022 scholarships to apply right now between November 1st and December 31st. These scholarships are for youngsters, and they have to have a ham license. So it says here, welcome the ARRL Foundation Scholarship Program is currently accepting applications from eligible amateur radio operators pursuing higher education. More than 100 scholarships ranging from $500 to $25,000 will be awarded in 2022. Applications for the 2022 ARRL Foundation Scholarship Program will be accepted between midnight, November 1st, 2021, and 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, December 31st, 2021. Scholarship recipients will be notified in May 2022 via USPS mail and email. All applicants must be active and FCC licensed. Okay, amateur radio operators. So, for the full thing, go to the website. It's at the league, www.awr.org/scholarship-program. Some DMR information. This is not too recently this happened, but it's not too old either. It's not too new, not too old. But Acton realigned their DMR repeaters. They're now on the DMR Mark repeater. So here are your DMR talk groups and slots for the color code for the Acton repeater, both the UHF and VHF. Couple updates on podcasts. Ham Nation episode number 506. This is going to go out to all clubs that are 503, and they did mention they have to be 503C eligible clubs, but there is an amateur radio digital communications foundation out there. If you need a grant for any type of equipment, okay, get with them. I recommend watching that interview on Ham Nation. If we have any club, not just Algonquin, that is 503C1. I don't know if we are or not, actually. So I don't think we're eligible, but other clubs are out there, and they're MMRA, I think, is one of them. and they might want to check with them about this foundation because MMRA has a great repeater network, and they might want to build on it. So, and then they have money to give out. So, okay. Also, this guy named K1GDQ. Oh, wait, that's me. I just posted a how to fix the analog audio on the CS800D by Connect Systems when using the newer version of the CPS. What happened with me? I downloaded the latest version of CPS. I updated some code plugs. All right, some the talk groups and everything else. I zapped my radio, and before I zapped it, the analog was working fine. The DMR was working fine. After zapping, DMR worked great. Analog didn't. I could not be heard. So made a phone call the next day, talked to Jerry at Connect Systems. He said, yeah, you got to set that from 0 to like 15. I'm like, why did they set it to 0? Only for the analog, because the DMR was set to 15. They went, that's where they set it. And they, so that's what the default is for. So hopefully they'll fix that issue in the upcoming programs. And the funny about this, right after I had this thing loaded, they came up with a newer version. Okay, so Sundays, don't forget our Sunday night nets for the Algonquin Amateur Radio Club Sunday night net, 1900 hours local, 7 p.m. on the 446-675 repeater, -5 offset, 88.5 for the PL tone. I am still looking for the control stations. I have a rotation of some of the board members, but I'd like to see if we get a few more people so we can spread that out even more. So, we don't all, the more people we have, the less we have to do net control. And it just gives everybody the ability to run a net and get the practice, get the exercise. It doesn't matter if you had your license a day or 20 years. Come on in and be a net, see and try running the net for the night. Again, it's a Reg 2 net. You don't need Zoom. You don't need slides, nothing like that. It's just a Reg 2 net. Okay. Lastly, I want to say Happy Veterans Day to all our veterans. Well, I should say all my brother and sister veterans. I myself am a veteran. I want to say thank you for your service and thank you for your sacrifice. And as well as paying the biggest sacrifice of all, family members also pay sacrifices when their loved ones are away and deployed. So again, thanks to their families, and thanks to our soldiers and our airmen and our sailors and our Coast Guardmen, the people who keep us safe, and we thank you and everybody else. And I was doing this and I saw the POW MIA flag. I'm like, we still have some people who have not come home from WW1, WW2, from Korea, Vietnam, Gulf 1, Gulf 2. Okay, so please keep them in your hearts and your prayers. All right, and again, thank you very much for your service to all those veterans. Speaking of that, hey veterans, how about some discounts and some free food? I got to put this in. Military.com and Channel 4 have some websites. I checked with and Military Wallet has shown the Texas Roadhouse has a free meal for us. Friendly's has a free meal. There's a whole list of places with free meals and/or discounts. Go up, do some Googling, do some Yahooing. If you want something quick and easy, Wendy's has a free breakfast. Friendly's has a free breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Okay, what you're looking for. So, veterans, and thank you to all these establishments for recognizing this, and we thank you very much. I myself, I have partaken in the Friendlies before and the Roadhouse. Yes, the same day, breakfast and lunch. Okay, so, but there we go. Okay, so, all right. So again, thank you very much, veterans, and enjoy. One thing, veterans, if you do go out and make sure you have either a military ID card, a veterans card, or the VA health card. I get the blue VA health card with the Air Force symbol on it because I'm an Air Force vet. If not, if you have a current leaving earnings statement or your DD Form 214. All right, so folks, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please share the channel out. All right, try to get this out to everybody, both on the K1 GDQ and the Joe from New England channels. Okay, and please, remember go up to our website for more information for the club, n1em.org. Okay, with the Algonquin Amateur Radio Club, and the Facebook page, facebook.com/group/Algonquin Amateur Radio Club. Okay. So once again, as I said, please support the channels, K1 GDQ and the Joe from the